Hi everyone, my name is Tony. For the past few years I have been sharing about awakening, not as a philosophy or something to reach, but as I would say, direct experience of what you already are right now. Before we go any further, I invite you to simply slow down with me. So take a soft breath. Let yourself land in this moment exactly as you are. So what I am about to share isn't something to memorize. It's a pure invitation, a gentle opening into what has always been here within you at this right moment. So awakening isn't about adding anything to yourself. It's the pure recognition of what I would say never left. The silent presence that has been here all along, quietly waiting to be noticed. And every journey begins with a step. But on this path, that step doesn't move you forward. It turns you inward, within you. So after talking a bit about it, I'm going to guide you into a direct experience of something profoundly simple. What attention truly is. Once this is seen, everything about awakening becomes clear. So let's begin. Before we dive deeper, it's important to acknowledge something very subtle. Because behind every perception, behind every thought, behind every sensation, every movement of experience, there is something. There is something quietly present, something aware, something that makes perception possible, I would say. We could say in this way, consciousness moves as attention. It's a metaphor. So attention is not the truth itself. It's how consciousness wishes toward experience. It's how we seem to connect with the world, with the body, with the inner landscape of thoughts and feelings. And most of the time, this movement happens unconsciously. Attention gets instantly pulled into whatever arises, a thought from the mind, an emotion, a sound, and without noticing, we find ourselves identified with what appears. It's not that attention is wrong. It's simply that when its nature isn't understood, it becomes a servant of the mind. So when you try to observe the mind without clarity, the mind subtly claims the position of observer. I know I repeat myself. So you end up looking at thought from within another thought. A very quiet illusion. So attention can turn toward anything. Thought, bodily sensations, the external world. But consciousness, what you truly are, doesn't move. Consciousness is still. It is the stillness in which attention moves. So when attention is directed outward, we get lost in objects. When it narrows onto thoughts, the sense of me strengthens, I would say. Yet when attention gently rests back into itself, when it no longer wishes for anything, consciousness simply knows itself. And in that moment, there is no effort, no direction. It's more like returning than doing. Right now you believe you are listening to my voice. But please, simply notice. It's not your ears that are truly listening. It's attention. It's if you were to stare at an object near you right now, attention would shift there instantly. And the sense of my voice would fade even though the sound continues. This shows something truly deep, truly profound. Experience doesn't depend on the senses. It depends on where attention directs itself, on where attention rests. So awakening is not about forcing attention or controlling it. It's about recognizing it for what it is. Consciousness in motion, I would say, and allowing it to relax back into stillness. And when that happens, even it's a non-happening, what is timeless reveals itself through what is temporary, I would say. What is real shines through what changes. And in that clarity, the illusion of separation begins to dissolve. So let me guide you into this pure recognition. So right now, focus completely on my voice as you hear it. Now, without moving your eyes, bring your attention to your right foot. Feel the sensation there, the tingling, the aliveness, the subtle vibrations. Notice how, in that moment, I have disappears, even though your eyes haven't moved. So, this is not the eyes that allow you to see. It's attention. Think about the times when you arrived home and wondered, how did I even get here? You were awake, yet your attention was, I would say, elsewhere, present, yet absent. So let's try something else. Feel the sensation in your left hand. You'll feel the tinglings, the vibrations. Now shift your attention to your right foot. And then return to your left hand. Feel the sensation there. So what moved from one place to another is attention. And attention itself has no form, no shape, no center. It's simply here, aware of what appears. Now consider this. What happens when attention truly relaxes? Not narrowing onto one point, but softening, opening, relaxing, not toward my voice, object, but toward the whole field of experience, like this. you feel something that is opening. So when attention fully relaxes, thoughts and emotion lose their weight. The sense of me fades because nothing is holding it up. I love saying this, attention is like a bridge between consciousness and the mind, between consciousness and the world, even if I would say consciousness is everything. So when the bridge dissolves, the mind falls silent, revealing what has always been here within you. So without attention fastening onto anything, only this moment remains. Only this remains. This living, vibrant, luminous moment. So the attention is not separate from consciousness. So again, I repeat myself, but it's consciousness in movement, and most of the time attention is pulled unconsciously into thought. So awakening is not about forcing attention in a way, it's about allowing it to return into itself, to rest back here, to rest back home. I often say this: trace the thread of attention back to its origin, the inner core of your being, like this. When attention becomes utterly relaxed, clarity shines. The veil of the mind dissolves, and life is seen as it truly is. In that openness you enter what I call the state of no mind. Not a state to achieve, but a direct recognition of the essence of who you are. And you are this. So if what I have shared deeply resonates, stay with me. In the next videos, we will go deeper together. Not to accumulate knowledge, but to rest in truth. Thank you for being here. Let's continue this journey, not forward, but inward. Much love.